The Korth Fleet Commander Velgax peered through his holographic display at the mysterious craft, drifting through the Nexus system. After 3 cycles of galactic conquest, the Korth Dominion had encountered countless species, each falling swiftly to their superior technology. This latest discovery appeared no different. "Analysis complete, Commander," reported his tactical officer Brenz. "Single vessel, unknown configuration. Metallurgical scans indicate primitive construction. Power signature barely registers." Velgax chittered in amusement. "Another backwater civilization. Perhaps they'll surrender before we expend ammunition." The alien ship, designated UNS Defiance, hung motionless in space, its dark form barely visible against the cosmic backdrop. Inside the bridge, Captain Maria Rodriguez maintained strict discipline as her crew monitored the approaching Armada. 37 vessels confirmed, Captain," announced Lieutenant James Miller from the sensor station. "Largest measures 3 kilometers in length. They're broadcasting on multiple frequencies." "Patch it through," translated. Static crackled before a harsh voice filled the bridge. "Unidentified vessel, you have trespassed in Korth space. Surrender immediately or face annihilation." Rodriguez studied the tactical display. The alien ships arranged themselves in a classic encirclement formation, their weapon systems glowing with contained energy. She recognized the tactic from historical Earth naval battles. "Open channel," she commanded. "Channel open, Captain." "This is Captain Maria Rodriguez of the United Nations ship Defiance. This system was claimed by Earth Authority 6 months ago. You are the trespassers here." Aboard the Korth flagship, Velgax nearly fell from his command perch. The audacity shocked him. This insignificant craft dared claim sovereignty over a system the mighty Korth Dominion desired. "Your claim is meaningless," Velgax snarled. "The Korth Dominion recognizes no authority but its own. Prepare for destruction." Rodriguez nodded to her weapons officer. "Mr. Thompson, make ready all defensive systems. Launch drone screen." Small objects ejected from the Defiance, spreading in a spherical pattern around the vessel. The Korth ships opened fire simultaneously, their plasma weaponry designed to overwhelm any defense through sheer volume. The first wave struck the drone screen. Each impact triggered a cascading electromagnetic pulse that rendered nearby space into a crackling storm of interference. Korth targeting systems immediately suffered degradation, their precision weaponry suddenly firing wide. "What trickery is this?" Velgax demanded as his fleet's accuracy dropped to unacceptable levels. "Unknown, Commander," Brenz replied frantically. "Their drones emit massive electromagnetic signatures upon impact. Our targeting computers cannot compensate." The Defiance began its counterattack. Unlike the energy-based Korth weapons, the human ship employed kinetic projectiles fired at relativistic speeds. The first salvo caught 3 Korth vessels by surprise, their shields calibrated for energy absorption rather than physical impact. Primary strikes tore through alien hulls, the momentum transfer crumpling entire sections of ship. Secondary explosions lit up the void as ammunition stores detonated. 2 Korth destroyers broke apart completely, their debris creating additional hazards for their own fleet. "Impossible," Velgax whispered. "How can such primitive weapons penetrate our shields?" The answer lay in Earth's unique military philosophy. While other species focused on energy weapons and exotic technologies, humans refined the brutal efficiency of kinetic warfare. Their projectiles carried absurd amounts of kinetic energy, transferred entirely into target structure rather than dissipating against energy barriers. Rodriguez maintained tactical awareness as the battle evolved. "Helm, execute pattern Delta 7. Keep us moving, they're trying to surround us again." The Defiance's engines flared, sending it in a spiraling pattern that confused Korth fire control. Human ships carried far more maneuvering thrusters than seemed reasonable, allowing extreme tactical mobility that the larger Korth vessels couldn't match. "Commander," Brenz reported with growing concern, "they've destroyed 6 more ships. Our fleet cannot maintain formation." Velgax watched in disbelief as human tactical doctrine proved devastatingly effective. The single ship moved like a prizefighter, simultaneously striking and evading while maintaining defensive capabilities that neutralized the Korth advantage in numbers. "All units, focus fire on coordinates I'm transmitting," Velgax ordered. Overwhelming force will destroy them. 20 Korth ships concentrated their fire on predicted intercept coordinates. The plasma storms converged on empty space where the year Defiance had been moments before. The human ship had already accelerated in an unexpected direction, its peculiar engine design providing thrust vectors that defied conventional understanding. They anticipated our firing solution, Velgax admitted. These humans are experienced in void combat. Rodriguez reviewed the tactical situation. The alien fleet displayed impressive technology but poor combat doctrine. Their vessels were powerful individually, but moved predictably in formation. Perfect targets for kinetic strikes. Target priority update, she commanded. Focus on the larger vessels. Their command ships. The Defiance continued its deadly dance, relativistic projectiles punching through alien armor like paper. Each successful hit triggered cascading system failures aboard Korth vessels. Their elegant, energy-efficient designs lacked redundancy, depending on powerful shields that the human kinetic weapons effectively bypassed. 3 cycles of galactic dominance had made the Korth complacent. They expected surrender, not resistance. They anticipated fear, not calculated aggression. The humans fought with a ferocity born from planetary conflicts spanning millennia. With 8 ships destroyed and 12 damaged, Velgax faced reality. Retreat bearing 27 Mark V. All ships withdraw. The surviving Korth vessels disengaged, their formation ragged and demoralized. They had attacked expecting easy victory and found instead a predator that had evolved in warfare's crucible. Rodriguez watched them flee, her face impassive. Stand down from combat alert but maintain readiness. Engineering report damage status. Minor hits to portside armor, Captain. All systems green. She nodded with satisfaction. The Defiance bore newer human military design philosophy. Redundant. Systems, ablative armor, and modular construction that maintained function despite damage. Everything the alien ships lacked. Communications prepare an encrypted burst transmission to Earth Command. Include full battle data. They'll want to study these Korth vessels. Aboard his retreating flagship, Velgax reviewed battle recordings with growing dread. The humans possessed technology the Dominion had discounted. Worse, they fought with tactics that negated numerical superiority. Brenz, compile a full report for the Dominion Council. Include my recommendation for immediate, strategic caution regarding human space. Yes, Commander, shall we return for reinforcement? Velgax considered the question while watching another recording of human kinetic weapons tearing through Korth shields. His fleet had met humanity completely unprepared for their warfare methods. No, we withdraw to our nearest stronghold. The Dominion must reassess this threat. As star-speckled space returned to peace, the Defiance maintained position. Rodriguez understood this battle was merely the beginning. The Korth would adapt, but so would humanity. Such had always been the pattern of war. Captain, Miller spoke hesitantly. That was 37 enemy warships. We defeated them alone. Rodriguez smiled grimly. Lieutenant, we didn't defeat them. We educated them. Now they know humans don't surrender easily. The tactical display continued, showing alien ships reaching minimal safe distance for FTL drive. Soon they would vanish, carrying news of this encounter throughout their empire. Rodriguez found herself looking forward to their next meeting. After all humanity had spent 10,000 years perfecting warfare, the cosmos was about to discover what that meant. In the depths of space, between distant stars, the Defiance continued its patrol. A single human warship that had introduced an empire to fear. Regret indeed had come swiftly to the Korth Dominion, but for humanity, preparation for the next battle had already begun.